Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy this past week filed a lawsuit against the United States Department of Justice, and he's not seeking money. He's not seeking criminal action against somebody. What Ramaswamy is doing is he is seeking all of the information that was used in Jack Smith's Trump investigations. In effect, Ramaswamy is actually suing the Department of Justice for investigating Donald Trump. Now, Mr. Ramaswamy had, of course, filed a Freedom of Information Act request back in June, seeking all of the information that the special prosecutor has. Information that, because it was relevant to an ongoing investigation, could not be released for very obvious reasons. And after Tuesday's indictment of Donald Trump, Mr. Ramaswamy said, "Screw this, I'm going to sue because these bastards are going after him." Here's what he said. "My aim in bringing this lawsuit is to finally deliver accountability and transparency. What did Biden and his cronies tell Garland, and what did Garland and the deep staters who put him in as Attorney General tell Jack Smith?" What did they tell him? Didn't tell him anything. And for the record, even if they had told him something, what does it matter? If they told him, go fish over there, and then Jack Smith starts catching fish, then good. Jack Smith did not make up these charges against Donald Trump. He didn't just pull them out of thin air. This was the result of a months-long investigation where witnesses flipped, witnesses provided hard evidence, and that is where these charges come from. Now, as far as I know, obviously, Mr. Ramaswamy, a former businessman, is not, in fact, a lawyer, so he may not be fully familiar with how things work in a legal proceeding. But we have seen this story play itself out multiple times, even in just the last few years. When you have an ongoing investigation, a criminal investigation, it is not prudent, nor is it allowed in some instances, to reveal the information, even if you file a Freedom of Information Act request. We have witnesses, we have unindicted co-conspirators who have not been named publicly. We all know who they are, but technically they have not been named publicly. Releasing this information puts that out there and could put these people in danger. It could put the witnesses in danger. It could change testimonies. It could tell Trump who to go target. That's why this information cannot be released, and any rational thinking person understands that those are valid reasons. But Ramaswamy's goal here is not actually transparency. I do believe that Ramaswamy, who is not a stupid man, I do believe that he understands this information cannot be released, and that's the point. Because now when the DOJ comes out and says, well, we can't release it, he gets to go back out and say, aha, I told you they're hiding something. It won't be true. But his voters will believe it, the Trump people will believe it, and more importantly, Donald Trump will appreciate that Ramaswamy has not only promised to pardon him, but he did a pretty good job of creating a new talking point for Donald Trump. Because at this point, even though Ramaswamy, believe it or not, is actually polling decently in the Republican primary, I don't think he's actually running for president. I think he's running for a position in Donald Trump's cabinet. This is an audition for him. And so far, he's doing a damn good job of impressing Donald Trump. Now, the problem Ramaswamy has is that recently he was hit with a barrage of racist attacks from MAGA supporters. So, they don't like you. You can keep sucking up to them all you want, but you got to remember who these people are. They've shown us repeatedly, and unfortunately, you're starting to experience some of that yourself, and you do not deserve that. I may not agree with you politically, may not agree with your positions. I may think your lawsuit here is stupid and underhanded, but at the same time, you do not deserve a single racist attack that these people are leveling against you. Either way, your audition seems to be going great for Donald Trump, and I'm sure if he ever got back into office, he's got a nice cushy job waiting for you. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.